Why hasn't God answered you yet? You prayed, you believed, you waited, and still, silence. If you've been asking this question in your heart, this message is for you. Let me tell you something most people don't say out loud. God's silence is not his absence. Just because heaven feels quiet doesn't mean God isn't listening. Sometimes God doesn't answer immediately because he is working behind the scenes in ways you can't see. It is easy to think that a lack of an immediate yes means a final no, but that's rarely how it works. Think about the story of Lazarus in the Bible, in John chapter 11. Jesus knew his friend Lazarus was sick, and yet he deliberately waited. He didn't rush to his side. Why? Not because he didn't care, but because he had a far greater plan. What looked like a painful delay to Mary and Martha was actually the setup for an incredible miracle that would reveal God's glory in a way no one expected. Your waiting season is not wasted time. It is working for you, preparing the ground for something amazing. And sometimes, the answer you desperately want is not the answer you actually need. You're asking God for a specific outcome, a certain job, a particular relationship. But God, in his infinite wisdom, sees the whole picture. He sees what that thing you're asking for would cost you down the road. Proverbs 16:9 reminds us, in their hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps. God might be saying not yet or even a quiet no right now because a yes would lead you down a path that hurts you later. That delayed answer you're experiencing, it could very well be an act of divine protection, a shield you can't even see. He's steering you away from a hidden danger. But there's another powerful reason for the wait. God is growing you. Let's be honest. If God answered every single prayer the moment we uttered it, what would happen to our faith? It would never have a chance to develop. We wouldn't need to trust him. Isaiah 40:31 promises, "But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles." Waiting is a spiritual gym. It builds the muscle of trust. It develops our endurance and patience. It shapes our character, refining us and making us more like him. Sometimes, God is far more interested in who you are becoming through the process of waiting than he is in simply giving you what you are asking for. The transformation in you is the real prize. And we must remember, our timing is not God's timing. We live our lives by the minute, the hour, the day. We have deadlines and schedules. But God operates on a timeline of eternal purpose. Ecclesiastes 3:11 beautifully states, "He has made everything beautiful in its time." What feels agonizingly late to you may be perfectly on time for God's grand design. If he answered your prayer too early, you might not be ready to handle the blessing. You might not have the maturity, the wisdom, or the character to steward it well. His timing is always perfect, designed for your ultimate good and his ultimate glory. Finally, let's consider this. Maybe God is silent because he's asking you to listen. So often, our prayers are a one-way monologue. We pour out our requests, our fears, our desires, and then we get up and go about our day. But prayer isn't just about asking, it's a two-way conversation. It's about listening. Psalm 46:10 instructs us, "Be still, and know that I am God." In the quiet, in the stillness, that's where we truly connect with him. Maybe God is waiting for you to quiet your own voice long enough to hear his. He desires your heart and your presence, not just your list of requests. He wants a relationship. So, if you're tired of waiting, if you feel forgotten, if you're on the verge of losing hope, I want you to hold on to this truth today. God hears every prayer. He sees every tear you cry. He remembers every single promise he has ever made to you. And when he finally answers, it will be bigger, better, and more profound than anything you could have ever imagined. So don't you dare stop praying. Don't stop trusting him in the silence. And don't you dare stop believing. Because God's delay is never his denial. Your answer is coming. And it will be so worth the wait. If this message spoke to your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.